One of the most frequent comments I hear from players is that they don't necessarily enjoy practicing their putting and that they really don't have much time. They can get to the driving range maybe in the evening and hit some balls under the floodlights, but to get on a green and practice is much harder. Well, I think there are things you can do on the carpet at home that can definitely help, and this exercise would be one of those. But this would definitely be something I'd encourage you to do when you get to the golf course. It only needs to take 5 minutes, and it doesn't have to be overly technical sometimes to get better. So I really believe that by going directly to some of the key impact factors, you can improve your putting without thinking too technically or without getting bogged down in the mechanics of your stroke in some ways. You can improve them by using some external focus cues to try and help you. So what I've created here is a little setup. I've got a couple of tee pegs down either side of the golf ball there to give me a strike gate for impact. So that's really giving me some direct focus on can I hit the middle of the club face or close enough to it. Secondly, I've got down here a little plastic ball marker on my start line. So that's going to give me some feedback on where the ball started relative to where I was trying to hit it. And the third variable I'm going to introduce is how far the ball travels. So I've got 3 golf balls here. The aim of this drill will be to set myself into the putt. I'm going to try to get the tee peg through my gate here, start the ball over my marker, and I'm going to try and hit this first putt about 15 feet or so. So I'm into my setup. I've picked a little spot on the green there. I'm going to hit the putt. I hear the ball clip the marker as it goes over, and I can see it's run maybe just under 15 feet, maybe 12 or so feet there. So second one now, I'm going to position my second ball back into position. First putt there, I can be quite happy I hit the middle of the face because I didn't make contact with the tees, and I heard the ball clip the marker on the way over. So I hit the centre of the face, I started it where I wanted to, 2 ticks. We're going to change here now the distance the ball's going to travel. So I'm going to try to now hit this putt 2 or 3 feet short. So this is adding in a variable while still controlling 2 of the factors that control the launch of the golf ball. So I'm starting to work on my touch, on my pace a bit. It's a great way to dial in your speed for that day. So if the greens are quicker than the last time you played, really good opportunity to learn that. So we'll come back into the setup again, thinking about where my marker is, trying to roll it a couple of feet short there. So I pushed that one a little bit. I can see it hit the right side of the marker and got deflected right. I can also see maybe it's probably 4.5 feet short, so didn't quite hit it as far as I wanted. So again, I can start to think about if there's any patterns there I see in my practice. I'll come back into my third putt, ball in behind the spot, and again, I'm going to try and hit it 2 or 3 feet short of the second ball I've just hit there. So putter in, hopefully over my marker. So that one's right over the middle of my marker again, much better for speed, 2.5, 3 feet short maybe of the second ball I've just hit. The beauty of this exercise is I'm going directly to the things that matter. The beauty of that is you can control those in any way. So in the same ways that the best players in the world will look different swinging the club, their putting strokes are all different, but they'd be really good at achieving these objectives. They'd hit the middle of the putter face, they'd start the ball down their line, and they'd control the speed they're trying to roll it. I really think this is a great exercise if you're short on time and can really give you sort of big bang for your buck in terms of your improvement with your putting.